Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and to another episode of the Pentagon Challenge. If you guys are enjoying this series, please leave a like on the video so I know that you guys are enjoying it and want to see more. There's a link in the description to a whole playlist where you can watch the whole series if you haven't seen it yet. But since the previous episode, the final game we saw was a 4-0 loss against top of the league Yokohama, where Prince Ibarra scored 4 goals and it's his first 4 goals of the season. Always the way, isn't it? But since then, picked up a 1-0 win, Tallers with the goal. We then lost 3-1 and then a 3-2 win, a good result there as well. We was 2-1 down, pulled it back and won 3-2. Then a 1-0 loss, 87th minute, hard one to take that. And a 2-1 win here. And this was I played this game very well. So you can see I went 1-0 up. And then they equalised in the 82nd minute. They had a red card in the 26th minute. And an injury as well. So if I show you what I did. So if I remember rightly, it was the other day I played this. But when we went to 1-1, I knew I could win this game. They were down to 10 men. So I went on overload and I went for a formation. Was it this formation? I think I went like this formation and I went overload as well because I only had 3 at the back. High attacking, pretty much all out. And they had 3 at the back. They had a man down. So that is how I run that game. But this is how we're lining up for this next game here. Just sent these things back. So we'll line up with the usual setup. A few changes though. So Hirigawa has come in as centre midfielder for Shikano, who's out injured. Tsubaki on the left wing's coming for Fujimori, and we brought a Bubblewev in to start because he hasn't really got much game time. He's played 17 games, only 1 goal, 1 assist, but most of those subs have literally come in the very last minute just to waste some time. So Buwanika, we're dropping him to the bench just for this game because we are playing at home against bottom of the league for Giida. So it's a game that we should be winning. If we have a look at the table, we are just inside the playoffs on 33 points, but we've got a game in the hand with the teams above us. So if we get a win here, it takes us up to 36, which would put us level on Shonan. We'll be behind on goal difference though, but Shonan are the team that we beat 2-1 in that good game. So it was a big win there against second of the league. So we're now playing bottom of the league. The reason I've rotated the side is because we've got a game in a couple of days' time against Toshigi. But after that, apart from the All Japan Cup game, we'll always Gamba Osaka as well, who are in the Champions League where we're trying to get to. But other than that game, we'll be back to a week's break between every single game after this one, apart from the cup game, of course. So if we're up in the playoffs at this point, there's a good chance we can stay there with having a week break between every game now. So let's go into this game. The tactics, I believe, are all set up. So we're on attacking. So let's go straight into this one against bottom of the league. The only game of the day, of course, because everybody else is a game ahead of us. We should be picking up a comfortable win here. I haven't gone too much with the changes. I haven't rotated the side fully because if we do that, that usually is when we then go and lose. So early chance here. Fukuzawa puts it in. Tsubaki wins us a corner and he's going to take it, but nothing comes of that. Another chance here, but it's bounced back to us. And Boboev starting, I think this might be, it probably isn't his first start, but it's one of his very first starts of the campaign. And he scores, puts us 1-0 up. So 1-0 at half time then. So a good first half, not amazing. Not many highlights to be shown. But 1-0 at the half is what we want. Of course, a win is a win. Whether it's 1-0 or 5-0, you still get 3 points at the end of the day. So if we can pick up even just a 1-0 win, we will take that. Of course, we would want more goals, but a win is our main priority. So 10 minutes left of this game. Time to make a few substitutions. Hopefully they don't score here. And it was a close one. But still got 5 substitutions left. Nothing made. We've got 80th minute. And it's finally going to let us do it. So I think we're going to take off a few of the big players. So we'll bring on Take for Shujita, who's on a yellow. Fukuzawa, we'll probably bring him off. A very good player for us. We'll bring on Fujimori. We might say Buwanika, actually. Anybody else quite low? I think we'll leave it for now. We'll give it some time, then make that final substitution just to waste a bit more time. But a free kick here. Fujimori rings round the left back, or the right back, sorry, and puts that into the back of the net. So let's go for Akida on the right. We'll bring on Onohara. And we'll go for that. We'll leave it on balance, time waste. All good, 2-0 up. And that should wrap this game up very comfortably. Clean sheet, which we don't get many of. So a good result for us here. Of course, bottom of the league and we're at home. But we've done the job. We picked up the 3 points. And that's what we set out to do. And that should now put us up into third. And it does. Third in the table. It's very tight, these playoffs. So as you see, we jumped from the bottom all the way to the top of the playoffs just after one game. So very tight up the top. We are level on points with Shonan, who are in the automatic spot. So you never know. We could be pushing for an automatic spot. But we are halfway through the season now. So I'm going to play a few more games off camera. And we'll come back for the second game of the episode where hopefully we're still floating around the playoffs. And hopefully at the top end of it as well. Alright guys, we're back for the second game of the episode. And since that 2-0 win, we went away from home and lost 1-0. We then picked up a 1-1 draw at home, a 92nd equaliser from Boboev. Then we picked up a 1-0 win against Mito at home, 90th minute goal from Tales. So another late goal. And a very mental game here. 7-goal thriller was 4-0 up in 38 minutes, and with 15 minutes left to go, it was 4-3. So luckily we managed to hold on to see that one out, but that was a very tough game there. And then Gamba Osaka in the cup. We rotated to side just because it was a midweek game and it wasn't expected to go through, and it's not really our priority in the cup. So we lost 5-1. Gamba Osaka are in the Champions League. So it is a very difficult game. But now, if we look at the fixtures, as you can see, it's a clear running now through to the end of the season. Games only on the weekends. So it's now time where we can rest players. For the next game, we're going to have to rotate the side slightly. I'll show you the lineup before we go into the game, just because we had that midweek cup game. But we are currently in 4th. We keep yo-yoing from around 3rd to 9th. We keep yo-yoing up and down depending on the results. But as it stands, we're in 4th. There's a couple teams below us that have played a game less. But 43 points means we are 6 points clear in the playoffs. Of course, Oita and Shimizu have got a game in hand on us. And our goal difference isn't the best. But things are looking good. Let's hope we can keep going to the end of the season, possibly even aim for the automatics. Because playoffs, if we do get the playoffs, be honest, I don't think we're going to win it. So if we're going to get promoted, it's going to be in the automatic spots, of course, 1st or 2nd. We're 2 points off of 2nd Shonan and 4 off of Yokohama. So let's have a look at the lineup for this game. A couple changes. Okazawa at centre-back to replace Sato, who's 91% and on a yellow. Kojima at left-back instead of Wantabe. We have got Hiragaya and Shikano in the centre midfield spots. Sujita, we're going to rest him on the reserves for this one on 85%. Shikano, we just moved him over to the right-hand side. And other than that, it's a full-strength attacking lineup. Hiraga on 95, so a few players are slightly low on the fitness side. But this is how we are lined up. We're at home against Tokushima, who are in 16th place. So hopefully we pick up a win here and continue climbing up the table. So we've got Chicano on 91 and then a few players on the bench that are low on fitness as well. So a few rotations for this game, but hopefully we should still be picking up the 3 points. And then we've got a clear run in through to the end of the season with only 1 game per week. But we do go 1-0 down here. Poor start to this game, 8 minutes in. The away side gets the first goal. But if we can get a win here, we are looking good come the end of the season. Of course, there's still another transfer window to come as well. So possibly we try and sign some players. I'm not too sure though where to improve. But I think after this season, I think we will be moving clubs. Or I'll be trying to at least. Because we can't do another season in the 2nd division. We get a goal back there. Bulwanika, lovely ball in. They nearly go 2-1 back up. So half-time, 1-1, nearly 2-1. But Chicano 182. Do we leave him for now? Or do we bring him straight off? We could bring on... I don't know why I didn't play him that way around. We'll keep him on for probably around the 60th minute. And then Onohara will probably take his space. But for next season, guys, I'm thinking this is our 5th season. Of course, we've got 30 to play. We go 2-1 down. 60th minute, we'll bring on Onohara for Chicano. And maybe Aikido on that right-hand side. We'll go for that. But as I was saying, guys, next season, this is our 5th year of the save. We've got 30 seasons to try and win 5 Champions League trophies. Of course, we're earning more reputation as we play the seasons. But hopefully we can get promoted or even finish high up the table, and that will get us a job at a higher level. I think I want to stay in Japan while we're in this league. It's our 4th year in Japan and with this club. So if we can stay in this country, and so I'll just make a couple of changes here. We'll bring off Suabaki. Not many great changes we can make here. We're going to have to go out for it this last 10 or so minutes. We're 2-1 down. But I think we're going to have to try and get a job at a bigger club. We're performing well with this club that we've got and the players we've got. I say that as we lose 2-1 at home. But we are performing well. So if we can earn a job at a higher club with a higher budget, hopefully that will give us more chance of pushing on to finally get into the Champions League. Because of course we've got to win on average 1 Champions League every 6 seasons. And we're into our 5th season now. And we're still in the 2nd division of Japan. We're in the playoffs as we finish this episode off, guys. A couple games, got games in hand below us though. But we've got these games left to play. So catch up again in next episode. It might be the final of the season. We'll see. There's still loads of games to play here. So I might finish it off in the next episode. So make sure you subscribe. Next episode will probably be the last episode of the season. And we'll try and finish this year off. And we'll have a look for some more jobs as well at the end of the season to try and move up to the 1st division. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe. I really appreciate all the support on the videos. It helps push the channel and push these videos. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for probably the final episode of season 5.